here comes Carroll College.
They need to send me a signal.
All right, Joe, let's have a good broadcast. Here we go.
Hi everybody and welcome to NAIA Playoffs Saturday. Today the Carroll College Fighting Saints host the Valley City State University Vikings. I'm John Stepanek. Good to have you aboard with us today. Joe McMahon joins us, and Joe, keys to this game today.
Great football game ahead of us here for Valley City. Can they hang with Carroll College at the beginning of this football game? And then quarters 2, I think, is going to be really important. That's when Carroll College seems to make their push. Valley City traveled a long ways. They're here. They're ready to go. And if they can hang with the Saints through quarter 2, we're going to have a football game here.
Okay, we look forward to it. It's a great day in Helena. We talked to the veteran head coaches of both of these teams. We'll join them right after this.
Oh, it's only November.
Hi, Santa.
Hello, Claire.
Black Friday means sweet deals.
A new Ford with a $1,000 Amazon.com gift card.
It comes with almost any Ford you want. Everybody wants a new Ford.
A great way to start your holiday shopping.
Now through Cyber Monday, get a $1,000 Amazon.com gift card or 0 for 72 plus up to $2,500 bonus cash on Fusion and Escape. Visit your local Ford store today.
Hurry.
Before they're all gone.
If I'm going to give up nicotine, I need to give up nicotine. I brought it up to my doctor, and that's where we got into a conversation, and he said, well, the Quit Line has done some good work with other patients of mine, and I think they can help you, and they've got Chantix, and he talked about the drug. It was so wonderful. I didn't obsess about the fact that I was not smoking and I wanted to. That was one of the most helpful things. What I've experienced is a change in how I see myself, and I do not see myself as a smoker anymore.
Upgrade. It means your day just got better. That's the idea behind First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. With every purchase, you earn points you can use to upgrade just about any aspect of your life. Even better, rewards come from your world, your neighbors, your favorite local businesses. It's the difference between dining out and dining out in style, your style. First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. Your style, your rewards.
We're here with head coach Mike Van Diest of Carroll College. Coach, coming into the game, you're on a roll with 9 straight wins. Talk to us about your team coming in.
Well, I think we've improved each week during the season, and we certainly put ourselves behind the 8 ball at the start of the year with the opening game loss to Southern Oregon. But this team, with a lot of good senior leadership, has found a way to get back on track.
You're looking at going for number 14 in a row as far as first-round playoff wins. I know it's not easy to do that, but you guys are doing something pretty exceptional as far as the first round wins.
Well, I think when you go right from the regular season and you know, we haven't clinched many of those titles early in the year, so you do it usually the last week. We've been in the playoff mode, so when you get to the first round of the playoffs, it seems like we've been doing that for 3 or 4 weeks already.
Give us a couple of the keys to the game today.
Well, I think we have to stop the running game. I know they're very prolific with their quarterbacks. The player of the year in the conference, Griffith, is 17 touchdowns. I don't remember anybody that we've played that has 17 touchdowns before. So their passing attack with he and Miller, the tight end, is exceptional. But we still have to stop the running game. Hopefully, make them one-dimensional. And then on our side of football, offensively, we've got to be able to protect and get Dustin Rinker on track. The running game has been our bread and butter all year.
and look at some of the intangibles as far as kicking game, turnovers. What do you think there?
Well, penalties is something that always plays a big part of it. It's been kind of our Achilles heel at times, but turnovers and takeaways is something we wanted to try to avoid on offense, and we've got to try to create a couple ourselves on defense.
Okay, Coach, best of luck to you today.
Thank you very much.
All right, we had a chance to check in with the head coach at Valley City State. We're with head coach Dennis McCulloch of Valley City State and the Vikings in to play Carroll College. And Coach, congratulations on being one of the top teams in the country.
Thank you. Very excited to be here.
Let's take a look at your whiteboard as you get ready to play today. What are some of the top things as you get ready to play the Fighting Saints?
You know, I think our biggest thing is how we're going to slow them down offensively. They're a very good offensive team. You know, they can run the ball as well as any team we've played. They also have a very good passing game. So, you know, we got to find a way to slow them down and then throw in a very good defense that's allowing 16 points a game. You know, to be able to do that a little bit, we have to be able to move the ball offensively. So it's going to be a little bit on our shoulders to get some things going offensively today.
You're kind of on a roll, though, getting your team here, too. They're looking very good coming into this game.
Yeah, you know, we've had a good run. You know, I feel very good after losing to a good Morningside team. I think our kids have responded and played well through the season, and to win the North Star, you know, and 8-0 right now, we feel very good going, you know, after we finish the season off. So our kids have definitely deserved this opportunity.
Okay, best of luck to you and the Vikings today.
Thank you.
All right, back in a moment.
This is an Abbey pizza. Mushrooms, chicken, roasted red peppers, and olives.
This is the Kendall pizza. Pepperoni, sausage, Canadian bacon, and black olives.
This is the Big Dave and Paula pizza. Mine is chicken and Gouda.
Mine's red sauce, big cheese, big meat, big everything.
Come discover your pizza among the 104,285,000 different combinations, or you can choose one of our 10 signature pizzas on the menu at Bert and Ernie's, located in downtown Helena.
Our company's health insurance plan with Allegiance gives me peace of mind.
My patient's needs always come first. That's the way it should be.
I know our growing family will be well taken care of. And you can't put a price on something like that.
Call your independent insurance agency for a quote or contact us direct. It's time to pledge allegiance.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Attempt to get to the championship game in Florida. Welcome back, everybody, to Nelson Stadium, and it's a windy one today, Joe. Let's take a look at what we have out there. We think winds 25, 30 miles an hour with gusts even higher.
Yeah, gusts up expected up into the 50-mile-an-hour range, John, so it's going to be difficult beginning of this football game and as the day wears on for teams that want to throw the football to move the football through the air. It's gusty. It's a crosswind.
Certainly, Valley City State is a team that wants to throw the ball, but they're going to go right into the teeth of the wind as the Carroll College Fighting Saints won the toss and deferred.
And Cole Hamill will put this one probably through the end zone. I don't know if there'll be a return for Conley or Griffin back there, but you're right. Carroll wins the toss to first. They're going to get their defense on that field, and we'll find out how rough this wind is right away for Valley City's quarterback, Curtis Walls.
So Hamill will be teeing it up, and we're ready to go live from Helena, Montana. Welcome to the playoffs. And the kick is high and deep and over the head of Griffin, and it will be Valley City State taking over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line to get this game underway.
And this is a team that's won 8 straight football games coming into this round of 16 playoff game. A team that won their conference again this year. They're back in the playoffs. They're familiar with Carroll, as we know. They've played them in the playoffs 3 times and lost all 3 of those games. So this is an opportunity for them to get back on the winning side here against the Fighting Saints.
Joe, I think that they feel that they've got the best chance they ever have had against Carroll this time because of their offense offense, and they've been able to move the football up and down the field, and certainly with their quarterback, Walls and Griffin, a fine wide receiver.
Yeah.
They can move the football. They've averaged 470 yards of offense a game.
Yeah, most of it through the air, as you mentioned, John. They don't run the ball an awful lot, and they're going to start out throwing it right here.
Curtis Walls will go deep. This one's underthrown badly.
I think he slipped when he went to plant that foot. He's lucky he's going to get another snap here because James Dowgan trying to come back to the ball, one of the safeties for Carroll, one of their leaders in that secondary.
All right, Valley City State, the Vikings come in with a record of 9-1 on the season.
Carroll showing that three-man front.
Go ahead.
Three-man front for Carroll, and they're going to run the football this time.
And it's Ian Keller getting the call. He'll pull his way up to the 31-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play to be 3rd and 4.
Out of Towner, North Dakota, ran for almost 700 yards, a little over 700 yards this year. Close to that.
They leave Keller as the single back behind Walls. Walls with 35 touchdown passes this year. He goes back to throw with heavy pressure, and that ball's knocked down by a tough defensive line of Carroll College.
Yeah.
They had lots of pressure coming in.
Trying to run a little screen to number 20, Ian Keller, and Sean Condon, the senior defensive lineman, just about got an interception. They threw it right to him, and he wasn't ready for that. So he's pounding his head thinking, man, I just missed an opportunity. But right away, Valley City's going to have to punt that football, and they're punting it into that wind. So Carroll should get good field possession. Marinick and Anthony Clark back to return this kick.
Condon, fine defensive end from Laurel, Montana. Great locomotive. Here's the punt, and look at that. What happened to that? That wind knocked that down right at the 50-yard line. It went for a rugby-type style of punt.
Oh, my gosh.
But that was indicative of how windy it is here in Helena today. And the wind just knocked that thing right down.
Yeah, 13-yard net on that punt. So Carroll's going to get the football at midfield. You're going to give the ball right to Makarosh and his offense on a short field, not what you want to do. Defensively, a young defensive team here. We talked about that, John, in the pregame you and I did. There's 7 sophomores, I believe, starting for this team on defense.
7 sophomores starting on defense, and they will go up against one of the most prolific offenses in NAIA. And Mac Roach will start things off at quarterback with split backs near him.
They leave Clark in there with Rinker.
And here's Rinker. We will hear about Dustin throughout the day. Plows his way up the middle for a gain of a couple. Looks like 2nd and 8 coming up.
Up to make that tackle is Nick McBean, and boy, has he made a lot this year. 125, I think, John. That's amazing.
125 tackles for McBain this year.
Just
and
another one.
On the other side of the ball, we're going to be talking all afternoon about Dustin Rinker and what he has done so far this season, and actually in his entire career. He's now one of the top 10 running backs in NAIA history as the snap back is bobbled, but picked up and then caught on a pass to Marinick. Catches it on the sideline for a gain of 6. We'll look at 3rd and 2 now.
Good job by Makarosh that time of maintaining his poise. When that ball's on the ground, sometimes the quarterback will panic, but he picked it up and completed that route to Marinick, and they picked up 6-7 yards on that play.
So 3rd and 2, the ball spotted at the 42-yard line of Valley City State. Their first trip inside of Valley City State territory on their first possession of the game.
43 defense this time for the Vikings. Rinker running a stretch play, trying to get to the corner, and there he goes.
And he goes to the corner and gets knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Nice pickup on the play of 12, and that is Carroll College bread and butter.
It is. They love to run that stretch play to either side. Rinker is very adept. Obviously, he's one of the top 10 in NAIA history in rushing, so he's very good at finding the hole, finding the seam, and getting through it quickly. Valley City stayed with him until he got to the corner, and then he just found the gap that he was looking for.
So they'll spot the ball at the 28-yard line of Valley City State. Mac Roach back under center on a 1st and 10. Rinker again, the lone setback. Twins wide left, and Rinker's up the middle. Picking his way forward for a couple, and it'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, he broke the first tackle, but number 96 right there to get him. That's Dalton Locke, the sophomore from Groton, South Dakota, with that stop for the Vikings. Carroll inside that 30-yard line and on the move.
And again, working with the wind, we'll probably overemphasize the wind, but I'm sure that that's going to play, if the wind continues as it is now, play a big factor in the game.
For Carroll, it's working to their advantage. Carroll moving with the ball. They've got trips to the left this time.
And Mac Roach is back to throw. Has lots of time, throws into the end zone, and had his man Kyle Griffin there, just overthrew him by inches. It falls incomplete, brings up third down.
Yeah, and that's a post route that they love to run when they get inside that 30-yard line to Griffith, and they're oftentimes successful with that. Kyle Griffith, a sophomore from Glacier High School, a team that just won a state championship last night in football.
Yes,
congratulations to the Wolfpack, their first, and they've only been a high school officially for 8 years now. So they
congratulations, Grady, all the people up there, and Kalispell who picked up their first state high school championship. Lots of high school championships going on today,
Yes,
and of course there's another little game going on down the road in Missoula.
Yeah.
Here's Mac Roach again. Flares one out on the right side flat. That's incomplete, intended there for Jared Marinick.
Good coverage that time for Valley City, number 5 right there, running stride for stride. That's Stephen Wright. I think Mac Roach is a little pumped up adrenaline-wise because he's thrown a couple balls high. And accuracy has been one of his strengths this year. He went through the first 5 games before he threw an interception.
Okay, so Carroll has a decision to make here. We're looking at about a 43-yard field goal. And we see Roach is going to come back into the game and will go back into shotgun. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Roach on 4th and 8. Time to throw, and now has open running room in front of him. Can he get to the first down marker? Yes, he can. Carroll College will pick up a first down through the feet of Mac Roach.
2 good things happen, one for each team. Defensively, their secondary, Valley City's covered very well that time. Mac had a lot of time to throw the ball, but nobody to throw it to. And then for Carroll, it's just Mac reading the defense and taking off. And he can run the ball. He's got some speed.
So first down and 10 for Carroll at the Valley City State 18-yard line. 11:54 remaining to go in the first quarter. We're just underway here from Helena in the opening round of the NAIA Playoffs.
Carroll now 10 of 11 on 4th down conversions on the year.
There's a handoff to Rinker. Rinker straight up the middle, and he's going to pick up decent yardage inside the 15-yard line down to the 14.
Boy, John, great push by the offensive front for Carroll College that time. They pushed the defensive line for Valley City 5 yards back, and Rinker wasn't touched until he hit was up ahead about 4 yards.
So 2nd and 6 now for the Saints. Inside the red zone and knocking on the door here for the first time this afternoon. Mac Roach in the shotgun. Rinker, lone setback. Fake to Rinker, now looking over the middle. Roach now will dump it to Rinker on the flat.
Not something they do often.
Will pick up yardage to the 10-yard line and pick up decent yardage, 3rd and short.
Number 39 there to make the tackle. Benjamin Brunis, I believe, is how they pronounce that. We'll get that corrected here, but not something they do a lot for Carroll. Throw the ball to Rinker. He runs it quite a bit, but not necessarily one of their top targets through the air.
The West Fargo linebacker picking up the tackle, and now we have 3rd and short. Ball spotted right at the 10-yard line. Handoff Rinker up the middle, has running room, 5 inside the 5 to the 2. First down Saints.
Yeah, just a great run that time by Rinker, but the opening block, the lead blocker that time, I don't know if you saw that, but that was Sean Blomquist, and they'll bring him in that power formation. He stays on the field right now. That's their all-conference NAIA linebacker. He fills in on offense from time to time.
And he nestles in right behind Mac Roach. Handoff Rinker. Touchdown, Fighting Saints.
So Rinker into the end zone from a couple yards out, and Carroll on the board right away.
10:06 remaining to go in the first quarter, and Carroll marches down the field with the wind. After a short punt, they take it 50 yards to the house with a touchdown in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Carroll looked great on that drive. The key play on the drive, obviously that 4th down conversion, John, when they went for it, and Mac Roach picked it up by running the football.
Matt Wieston for the extra point attempt, 46 of 48 on the year, make it 47 of 49. 10:06 remaining to go in the first quarter. The Saints on the board up 7-0. We're back right after this.
Experience we bring.
Oh, we're not on the air?
The best brand names, we got them all. Passenger and commercial. social, both large and small, and if you're stranded with a flat, give us a call, cause that
We're live on the internet.
An accident can ruin your day, and you're going to need all the help you can get. Help, I Crashed My Car is an app for your phone that'll give you that help. Based on GPS technology, Help, I Crashed My Car makes contacting the police, emergency services, tow truck, and your family members quick and easy. To add Help, I Crashed My Car to your phone, visit collisionpro.com and click on the command to download the app, and you'll be set. Collision Pro is here to help you get your car back on the road.
Hey, stranger. Remember when you were little and you got us for the holidays?
How about getting another gift this holiday you'll love just as much?
Like this Honda Accord during Happy Honda Days.
It's got Pandora compatibility. And a rear view camera.
Is that Tex?
My bad, that one's on me.
Get something you'll love at the Happy Honda Days sales event, where all 2015 models come standard with a rear view camera.
It's up over the Valley City State Vikings. And this is probably going to happen a few times today, Joe, as we have the ball blown off the tee. Again, straight line winds here coming out of the west-southwest here in Helen at about 25, 30 miles an hour. We had Kevin, who was helping us out with the online broadcast today, say they thinking wind gusts of about 700.
Exactly. That'll blow a few hats off below us. That's in this crowd. Pretty good crowd on hand today, too.
Yeah, decent crowd. And it's actually quite warm out. It's just the wind is really howling today here in the valley.
Well, with the big game going on in Missoula here in about 3 hours is kickoff time, these fans are going to get a twofer today, I believe. Attempt to, anyway.
Indeed.
They're going to have to resort to the old Charlie Brown, somebody put their finger and hold that ball on the tee, because it's not going to stay there otherwise.
Coulter Hamill's ready to kick this thing off. And the kick is a line drive that's taken by Griffin in the end zone. And he'll down it there. And Valley City State will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm anxious to watch Antoine Griffin play. He certainly is an offensive machine. He leads them in about every category. He's been such a big part of their offense this year.
A freshman has 71 receptions on the season for over 1,100 yards and 14 touchdowns. He and Walls definitely a potent combination, but again, they've got to get things on track. Carroll, on the other hand, from a defensive side of the ball, I think they've done a wonderful job over the years of being able to stop big play offenses.
Yeah, they have. You're going to have to go to your secondary game. They're going to have to. I really think Valley City is going to have to establish some sort of a running game to be effective here. They're not just to be able to come out and throw the ball.
They will try that running game with Ian Keller straight up the middle. And the Towner, North Dakota running back picks up a gain of 5. Up to the 30-yard line, make it 2nd and 5.
Brian Grotman, the defensive end from CMR.
So here's your Valley City State starters with Walls, Keller, Miller, a nice tight end. Handoff again comes to Keller, and Keller's going to pick up Valley City State's first down of the afternoon as he picks his way over the 30-yard line to the 32.
So the initial first down of the game thus far for the Vikings, and they got it running the football, 2 straight running plays.
Defensive line, you've got Shondon Geck, Amy Durbin, and linebackers, a great linebacker crew led by Sean Bloomquist, who is the leading tackler for the Saints. They'll keep it on the ground, and this time, good job by that defensive front of Carroll to smother Keller for little or no gain.
Yeah, Dawson Osborne from his outside linebacker position, John, shot across the line and caught Keller from behind, and he did because Keller had no place to go. That defensive front clogged it up when you got people like Dakota Amy, Sean Condon, and Brian Grotman up front.
2nd and 9. Now out of the shotgun, and Walls will try to pass. Over the middle, pass intended and picked off. Picked off by Carroll's Dawson Osborne.